Hi guys, so we know that there's a shortage of heavy goods vehicle drivers at the moment due to the pandemic, but more due to Brexit it seems. Boris Johnson's government has been under a lot of pressure over the last few months to do something about this problem. They've been asked to add drivers to the shortage occupation list. This would make it easier for logistics companies in Britain to hire drivers from abroad. The government seems unwilling to tweak the list to help the industry out. Some ideas have been put forward by the Department for Transport, more availability of tests for candidates or easing the rules for drivers. One was to let existing drivers drive longer distances for longer times. This was received with shock in some corners. It looks as if the government just wants to reduce safety standards in order to get round a problem. While Boris Johnson's government seemed to have found another way around the problem of fewer drivers.
You can move 50% more freight, potentially, but still use one driver. And that's a very key thing for us at the moment because of the driver shortage. I have to say that I was quite surprised with the announcement. They are safety rules after all, and it just demonstrates what a crisis the industry has because the government has listened to representations and has relaxed these rules.
It's an Echolink combination trailer and it's over 25 metres long. It may look like something new, but this has been an idea that's been around for a long time. Here it is 17 years ago and 4 years ago. This better lorry, as it's being described, has been trying to get on UK roads since 2004, but so far with no luck. But is a driver crisis in the haulage industry giving supersized vehicles like this another chance?
Maybe it is. But once again, as I said before, there's the shortage occupation list that the haulage industry has been asking the government to tweak to allow drivers to be included on. And the response from Boris Johnson's government is what? We're going to change the safety rules. Now, these types of lorries are quite common in Europe. We see them on the roads all the time. But I'm not an expert on haulage, but I would assume to drive this type of vehicle, you need the qualifications because it is different. It's over 25 meters long. I assume it requires an extra level of training. So this seems to be once again the Brexit mentality kicking in here. We don't like foreigners. We don't want foreigners coming to the UK. We have to keep the knuckle draggers on board. So instead of actually making sensible changes, no, we're actually going to make tweaks to safety rules. Now, as I said, there may be extra training required because of the length of these vehicles, and I don't know where they can operate. It won't be possible to operate these types of trucks on smaller, narrower roads. You can see the reasoning behind that. Is it going to deal with the shortage of drivers? Somewhat, yes. But what are you compromising? You're potentially compromising road safety and driver safety. Remember, the government, one of the other tools being used by the government is to extend the distances drivers can operate in and the hours they can operate. So you're going to have these longer lorries driving further distances and the drivers driving longer hours. Instead of changing the immigration rules to allow more drivers to come back into the country. At what stage will people realize that Brexit is not just dangerous for the state, it's also dangerous for public health? Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot. I want to say a big thank you to all of my patrons. You ensure that this channel continues to exist. I'm eternally grateful for all of your support. If you join Patreon, you will receive instant access to our Discord server, where we have both audio and video chats. You can chat with me and other patrons, where we discuss important and non-important issues. Becoming a patron per month costs about the same as a large coffee, so why not check it out?